Some of you are not addicted to procrastination, you are just addicted to potential. And the crazy thing is, you spend so much time researching, planning, writing on your notepad. At the end of each day, it feels
Productive.
productive. But if I ask you what actually changed, the answer would probably be not much. The truth is, potential is very dangerous because it gives you this emotional reward before you've even done the work. Once your brain starts confusing preparation with progress, you can spend lots of years feeling busy without moving an inch. So, if this video makes you uncomfortable, there's a very good chance that you need it. It took me almost 10 years for what I'm about to share because for the longest time, I thought I had a discipline problem. I thought I wasn't consistent enough. I thought I just needed to try harder. But I was actually solving the wrong problem. I wasn't lazy, neither was I addicted to scrolling. Yeah, I had just become addicted to imagining the life I wanted instead of me building it. And the hardest part, I did not even know that I was doing them. So in today's video, I'll be giving you the 3 signs that can make you see yourself clearer. Because once I recognized these patterns in myself, I could not unsee them. And I know that by the end of this video, you might recognize yourself in them too. For the first sign, you love beginnings more than becomings. Now, here's what I mean. Every dream has two versions. We have the exciting version and then we have the ordinary version. For the exciting version, it lives in your head. Your business is booming, your YouTube channel is growing, everything feels possible. Then there is the ordinary version, the one whereby you're sitting in front of your laptop on a very hot Tuesday afternoon and you're trying to figure out why nothing looks the way you've imagined. Nobody seems to talk about this enough because dreaming is so cinematic while progress is repetitive. The first few days of anything feels so exciting. You get yourself a journal, and in that journal, you begin to write your goals. You tell your friends about what you want to achieve for the year, and let me even bring it down to what a lot of us are facing right now. This is 6 months to the end of 2026, and a lot of us are already trying to gain back half of the year by rewriting our goals. The next 6 months, I need to make certain figures. In the next 6 months, I'm starting this business and I'm seeing it getting to this top level. I'm going to post 3 times a day on TikTok to reach my potential clients or customers. For a moment, it feels like your life has already changed and the excitement wears off. Not because you stopped wanting the dream, but because the dream stopped giving you dopamine. And the truth is, that was me for years. You see me put my phone on top of stack of books. I'm always ranting. Oh, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm your girl. Yeah. I'm laughing at myself, wanting to feel myself much more, wanting to be like those people that put themselves out there on YouTube. I'll pretend as though I have my own audience, and I felt that as long as I could just keep creating them and leaving them in my camera roll, I could just keep on dreaming and imagining the creator that I could become. Because the moment that I upload them, I'm seen as a beginner, and beginners need to still learn. A good amount of time I would be in the learning progress. And that's not bad at all. But then a lot of us are already experts in our imagination that the fear to be a beginner outweighs us so much and makes us not want to even give it a shot. The funny thing is that beginnings will not ask you for much, but you see progress, progress will ask you for much more than you can ever imagine. Potential is exciting because it has not been tested yet, but the moment you start, it turns into reality. And reality has mistakes, it has slow days, reality has videos with 10 views, and it has moments whereby no one claps for you. Potential makes you imagine success. Reality makes you earn it. And if you're always chasing the feeling of a new beginning, you keep restarting your life without ever building one. So can I ask you something? Did the first sign feel a little too familiar? If it did, I would love for you to subscribe because every subscription helps me as a small creator to keep showing up. Now the second sign, and this one fooled me the longest because unlike the first one, this one actually looked responsible. Sign 2, you keep waiting for a version of yourself that does not exist yet. This sentence might sound super familiar to you because almost all of us have used it before. I'll start when I'm more confident. I'll start when I'm more comfortable. I'll start when life feels a little bit settled. I'll start when I've perfected it. Oh, I'm still doing much more research. Yada 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 yada. And this sounds so responsible. It even sounds so wise. Like, oh, okay, I understand. That's your friend telling you. Okay, I understand you. Okay, you're still doing more research. Okay, you're still trying to get the equipment that you need. Okay, you're still working on the banner. Oh, you've changed the color of that your banner 5 times. But here's the problem. Every version of I will start when quietly assumes that you yourself don't even trust the person that you are presently, or that the person you are today is not enough to start. So, without realizing it, you spend your life negotiating with the future version of yourself. Future version of yourself will be more consistent, will be more confident, and then you hand all your dreams to a version or a future that does not even exist. Today's version of you just has to wait. I don't think we talk enough about how comforting it is. Yeah, it's so comforting to tell yourself that, oh, your future version, she will be consistent, she will be confident, she will be more disciplined. Because as long as your future self is responsible for starting, your present self never has to risk failing. Think about it. If you do not apply for that job today, you will not get to know. If you don't start a business today, the business will not fail. And if you don't upload that video today on YouTube, most definitely you won't get judged. You will never have to hear no. Waiting actually feels safe, and that's why so many people mistake it for wisdom. I remember telling myself I needed one more thing before I could finally start a YouTube channel. And the crazy thing, or not so crazy thing, I told myself that I needed to become more confident on camera. And don't get me wrong, I did some things that made me believe in myself much more, that I can actually put my face out there. That's for another video entirely. Moving on, every time I solved a problem, my brain automatically created one. Looking back now, none of those things were the real obstacle. They were just better sounding excuses because the truth was just so hard to admit. Genuinely, I was not waiting for better conditions. I was just waiting to feel fearless. But courage has never worked like that. You don't wake up on a random Tuesday to feel ready to do the things that scared you for years. And confidence is not something that you collect before you begin. It's something that you build because you've begun. Sometimes when I open some of my favorite creators, I'm like, they've been in this game for 9 good years. And when you watch their first video, it's like a minute, 3 minutes long. And now you're seeing them doing 45 minutes long form videos, and they're sitting and talking to the camera, and I'm watching it. I want you to stop comparing your first chapter with other people's chapters or how far they've gone, because this is the reason why you will never feel ready. This part has actually changed for me because one day I sat back and asked myself the question that I've never asked before. What if this version of me is already qualified to start? Not perfect, not fearless, not finished, just qualified enough to take the first step. Because if I keep believing that I need to become someone else before my life can begin, I'm going to spend my entire life chasing a person who keeps moving further away. That's when something clicked. Because the version of you you're waiting for is not going to come and save you. Neither is she going to come and rescue you. Because she is waiting for you. Because she's built by every decision that you keep postponing today. She wants you to choose progress over perfection. She wants you to speak before you're completely confident. Trust me, she's not standing at the finish line. She's waiting to be created by you. So take that one imperfect decision at a time and creator. This one is the hardest to admit because learning feels productive and no one questions someone who's reading books. So before we go ahead to the last sign, I want you to answer this honestly. Finish the sentence in your head. I will start when whatever came after that sentence, I want you to hold on to it. Now for the third sign, you have confused the learning with becoming. This one is the hardest to admit because learning feels productive and nobody questions someone who is reading books, and watching YouTube videos, or learning from other people, paying for courses. It's so hard to question such people because from the outside it looks like you're investing in yourself, and sometimes you genuinely are. But there's a point when learning stops serving you and starts protecting you. Because every single piece of new information gives you the permission to delay your first step. I used to tell myself this, oh, I just need to improve in my editing, learn more about CapCut, learn more about Adobe Pro, Canva and the likes. The strange thing is that every answer that I found created another question. Every skill I learned convinced me that there was another one I still needed. I wasn't building confidence, I was just building a longer checklist. And checklists have a funny way of never ending. Because here's what nobody tells you: knowledge does not become wisdom until it changes your behavior. You can read 10 books about confidence and still avoid speaking up. You can watch 100 videos on YouTube and still never upload one. At some point, the gap between who you want to be and who you're becoming isn't filled with more information, it's filled with action. I think this is why potential is so addictive, because it makes you become someone extraordinary without making you make ordinary decisions. Honestly, those decisions doesn't feel life changing when you make them, but they're the only decisions that will change your life. That's when everything changed for me. But I was stuck because potential became my safe space to live. So if you recognize yourself in these three signs that I listed, I don't want you to leave this video feeling guilty, because guilt doesn't change anything. Awareness does. Once you can spot where you're at fault, then a change can happen. So let me ask you one last question. What has your potential been protecting you from? Is it failure? Is it judgment? Is it embarrassment or rejection? So which of these signs described you the most? And tell me why. Yeah, tell me why in the comment section down below. And if you don't have anything to write in the comment section down below, just type this: I am aware. And if today's conversation helped you to put words to what you've been feeling, I'd like for you to stay in this channel. So kindly subscribe to this channel. It's actually free, and like I always say, you are helping a small creator like me to reach 1k subscribers at the end of August. And I would like for you to make my dream come true. And I want to leave you with this: potential will always make promises, but you see, progress, yeah, that's what keeps them. So I'll see you in the next one. And Shubi said what? I just want you to go be that girl. I want you to be in your becoming. I want to see the best and the better version of you. Love you, my girlies. Mwah.